Tonight's mystery cover recorded a duet with singer Huey Lewis in 2000, which became a hit in Australia. Do you know who it is? Let's play On the Cover with your host, Mark
Thank you. Welcome to On the Cover. If you think you know pop culture, this is the show for you. We have 3 players. I've seen them but haven't met them, ready to test their knowledge. Let's meet them right now. Mitch?
His job involves automobile promotions, but his passion is comic books. Welcome, Eric Goldman.
Hello, Eric. We'll start things off with a 15-second lightning round. I'll show you a series of covers from magazines, movies, books, and music. You have to identify them correctly. 100 points every time you are right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I am too. 15 seconds up there. Good luck. Time starts now. Singer.
George Harrison.
No. Actress.
Kim Basinger.
Yes. Actor.
Kirk Douglas.
Yes.
Olsen Twins.
Yes. Actor.
Mike Myers.
Yes. Musical.
Grease.
Right. That's time's up, Eric, but you did get that Grease cover in time. Good for you. We'll give you credit for that. You only missed one. Time magazine. You said George Harrison. It was, in fact, John Lennon. 5 right, though, Eric. 500 points. Good start. Mitch, who's next?
This marketing consultant is from Palos Verdes, California. Here's Jamie Rodell.
All right, Jamie, 15 seconds, 100 points for every correct ID. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okie doke, here we go. Actor.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes. Director.
Steven Spielberg.
Right. Singer.
Deborah Harry.
Right. Sports figure.
Lance Armstrong.
Correct. Actress.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Right. Singer.
Pass.
Actress. Time is up. Didn't get to that one. Let's take a look at the 2 that you had trouble with. You passed on this one. That is singer Judy Collins. And then the next one, time ran out on you. On Parade magazine, that's Taya Leone. You've got 5 right for 500 points. Jamie, good for you. Mitch, one more player, please.
This retail manager is originally from Petoskey, Michigan. Say hello to Shannon Lavis.
Hello, Shannon. I love Petoskey, Michigan, but we'll talk about that later. 15 seconds, 100 points for every correct ID. Good luck. Here we go. Royalty.
Prince William.
Yes. Director.
Clint Eastwood.
Right. Actress.
Grace Kelly.
Right. Actor.
Jack Lemmon.
Right. Politician.
George Bush.
Right. Band. Time is up. Stuck on that one, huh? Well, that is
Dixie Chick.
Dixie Chicks. There we go. You're right. On Country Weekly magazine, Dixie Chicks. You got 5 right, 500 points. It is a tie game, 3 ways. When we come back, we will commit to breaking this tie and finding out who's going to go on to our bonus round for a chance at big prizes right after this. Closed captioning provided by...
It's Jennifer Simmons' closeout event. A microfiber sofa sectional, only $7.99. With Simmons quality and comfort. Jennifer Convertibles.
Innovative companies driving California's economic recovery are threatened.
Business.
Welcome back to On the Cover. I've got 3 great players here, and it looks like a tie score. Let's meet them, find out a little bit more about them. Hello, Shannon.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You were a nanny in Ireland?
Yes, I was.
Sounds like a fun job.
On a farm in a small, tiny town with about 100 people.
But for children, not animals, right? Because you should ask for more money if it's, you know, barnyard animals.
That's for a raise, definitely.
Good. Glad to have you here, Shannon. Hello, Jamie.
Hi, Mark.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, a romantic cuss that you are, you once took a date to Alfred Hitchcock's funeral.
Right. Well, it didn't start out that way. You know,
What kind of date turns into a funeral?
he passed, and I thought, hey, here's my chance to you know, go to a memorial service for somebody I just admired deeply. And I told all my friends, including this girl I had a crush on, and she said, sure, I'll come. And we had a good time, I guess, at the memorial service. But years later, friends were saying, wait a minute, you took a date to Alfred Hitchcock's service? And they went, oh, yeah, I guess I did. But we didn't view it at the time.
Your friends are right. Glad to have you, Jamie. Eric.
Hey there.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet
I
you.
read that you're a big comic book aficionado.
Very big.
How many?
A few thousand at this point. I'm trying to figure that out right now,
And
actually.
predominantly which books?
A bunch of Marvel comic books, X-Men, Daredevil, Hulk.
Are they worth a lot of money?
I think so. I'm trying to catalog them all and find out.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sure you've got some great collector's item in there amongst all
I
of
have
them.
a few.
Let's take a look at all the scores. Easy to do in this case because in the first round, all of you were able to get 500 points each. It is now time for our on-the-cover round, though. Players, I'm going to show you 3 different covers. Each time you pick one, you get a question. Answer it correctly, you get 250 points. I will introduce a new cover after every question, so you'll always have 3. But every time a cover is not chosen, its value increases by 250 points. Okie doke? Let's take a look at the first 3 covers. Time Magazine, and there's a shot of Las Vegas on the cover. The next one is More Magazine. That would be Jamie Lee Curtis. And then finally, Premiere Magazine with Mr. Michael Keaton gracing that cover. Those are the first 3 covers valued at 250 points. No one is trailing. But Eric, you were the guinea pig. You had to go first, so you get to choose first. Which one would you like?
Time Magazine.
Time Magazine it is. Here's the question. A high-speed roller coaster called the Manhattan Express tears through what redundant-sounding Las Vegas hotel and casino? Yes, Shannon?
New York, New York.
That's right. It was repeated, but not redundant. That's right. 250 points for that. New cover coming in now. Ability Magazine with Pat Boone on the cover. Okay, and Shannon?
I'll take Premiere.
Michael Keaton plays an editor of the New York Sun in what 1994 newspaper film co-starring Glenn Close and Robert Duvall? Shannon?
The Paper.
That's right. I saw that movie. I'd forgotten about it, but I saw it. Sure. New cover going in that spot. This is Psychology Today, and every time I see it, I'm glad it's not me on the cover. It's Ashley Judd right there, and your choice, Shannon.
Psychology Today.
In 2003, Ashley Judd turned down the lead role in the movie Catwoman to star on Broadway, in what other feline-titled Tennessee Williams play? Eric.
Cat on a Haunted Roof.
Easy for you to say,
Yes,
Eric.
not easy for me to say.
Correct answer, that's right. Good for you. And let's put a new cover up there. Oh, that's Penelope Cruz on Interview Magazine. And Eric.
Interview.
Penelope Cruz, who you see there, donated her entire salary from the 1998 film The High-Low Country to Mother Teresa's Children's Sanctuary in what Indian city after volunteering there for a week? Jamie.
New Delhi.
No. Shannon.
Calcutta.
Calcutta, that's right. That was a very generous thing to do. I'm going to donate my entire salary to feed my children. Was that another cover? Entertainment Weekly with Catherine Zeta-Jones on that cover. And once again, Shannon.
I'll take Entertainment Weekly.
In the movie Entrapment, Catherine Zeta-Jones co-starred with what actor 39 years her senior? Eric.
Sean Connery.
That is right. Worth 250 points. And a new cover, Golf for Women, and I believe you have model Jody Kidd on that cover. That's valued at 250, but I want you to notice ability is up to 1250, more is up to 1,500 points, and Eric, you get to choose.
Let's go with more.
Jamie Lee Curtis had a breakthrough role on Operation Petticoat, a 1977 TV series inspired by a 1950s film that starred what actor who also happens to be Jamie's dad? Eric.
Tony Curtis.
That is right. Very good. That's a big one, too. That puts you in the lead with 2,500 points. In that middle spot, a new cover. This would be Venice Magazine with Christopher Walken. Boy, it gives me creeps just looking at him. He's probably just a terrific guy, but all the roles he plays. Eric?
Let's go with Venice.
Okay. At Liza Minnelli's 16th birthday party, Christopher Walken danced with what legendary singer who was born Francis Gum? Shannon?
Judy Garland.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Walken worked with Liza in the musical Best Foot Forward. I guess he's a tap dancer. Pretty amazing. In the middle spot, Guidepost for Teens with one of America's favorite teens on the cover, Bart Simpson. Shannon.
I'll take Ability.
This is worth $17.50. On the 1997 album Pat Boone in a Metal Mood, oh boy, Pat croons a lounge rendition of what hard-rocking band's hit song Enter Sandman? Shannon.
Metallica.
Yes, that's right. Pat Boone, Metallica, in the same sentence. And that sound means we've reached the end of round 2. Looking at the scores, Jamie, still have that 500 points, not earning any interest.
No.
Eric has 2,500, but Shannon, you just rallied. That was a big one for you, 3,500 and the lead. Still anyone's game, though. We'll take a break. When we come back, only one of these players will have a shot at our grand prize package. Find out who that is right after this.
Tonight, who will take home the title? Pack Sunday.
We are back with more On the Cover, having a good time. You guys having fun?
Sure.
You have to say that. I'm the host. What are you gonna say? Jamie, you have 500 points. Eric, 2,500 points. Shannon, the lead with 3,500 points. Up until now, you guys, we have used actual covers from magazines, DVDs, and CDs. But in this round, we feature our parody magazine covers from our very own On the Cover newsstand, a place employed by some pretty strange people. The stakes remain high. At the end of this round, only the player with the highest score will go on to play for our grand prize package. I'm ready to look at the first set of 3 parody magazine covers if you are. They are The Blonix Woman. Sarah Jessica Parker visits electrolysis. No more Harry Carey. Next cover, Yo Mama. Michelle Yeoh on the cover. How I Lost 10 Pounds of Chow Yun Fat. And then finally, this would be Drac Queen magazine. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Buffy plays ball. 3 spikes, you're out. Those are the first 3 covers. The answers are those celebrities: Sarah Jessica Parker, Michelle Yeoh, or Sarah Michelle Gellar. We have Sarah, Michelle, and Sarah Michelle. Look how that works. All the questions are worth 500 points each. You can buzz in as early as you like, but be careful if you're wrong. The other 2 players hear the entire question. Good luck. Here we go. Tomorrow never dies, but vampires do. Eric?
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yes, thanks to her. That's right. I know that you know that she knows what you did last summer. Eric?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes. Married to perpetually boyish-looking actor Matthew. Eric?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Roderick? Yes, that's right. The high school sitcom Square Pegs. Eric?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
No. Debuted the year she started kindergarten. Shannon?
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yes, that's right. All my children loved her in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Eric?
Michelle Yeoh.
Yes, that's right. That's the end of the first set. And we have a new leader. Jamie, you are consistent, if not proficient, yes. 500 points. Eric has 4,500 and Shannon 4,000. So Eric got you on that one. But in this set, the questions are worth 750 points each. So there is hope, Jamie.
Thank you.
Dwindling as it may be.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at the first, these 3 covers. We have Kissin' Cousin magazine with Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh.
Confused Jerry Lee Lewis tries to host a telethon. And the next cover we have would be Cackle magazine with Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller's charity auction, Going, Going, Gong. And then Waddle magazine with penguins. And they complain, iceberg lettuce again. Those are the 3 covers. And by the way, you know, Jerry Lee Lewis also referred to as the killer. So we have Killer, Diller, and Chiller.
Hey.
But the answers we want are Jerry Lee Lewis, Phyllis Diller, or Penguin.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good luck. 750 for every correct answer. Here we go. Great balls of fire would wreak havoc on Antarctic. Yes, Jamie.
Penguins.
Yes, habitat, that's right. Often gets breathless after pounding the keys on hits. Yes, Jamie.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
On hits like High School Confidential. That is right. There was a whole lot of shaking going on before the plastic surgeon, Eric,
Phyllis Diller.
came into her life. I think she admits that, so we're not telling stories out of school, although we like to. We are not in this case. The King, Emperor, and Jackass, Eric,
Penguin?
are 3 species. That's right. How'd you like to be a jackass penguin? It's not bad enough you're a penguin, you're a jackass penguin. Next question. has played piano with more than 100 symphony orchestras? Jamie?
Jerry Lee Lewis.
No, that's incorrect. Eric?
Phyllis Diller.
Yes, if you'd have said penguin, I would have paid you money. Yeah, Phyllis Diller.
See that show?
That's the end of the second set, and it's time for our third and final set of parody covers. Okay, Jamie, 2,000. Okay.
Getting up there.
Shannon, 4,000. Eric has the lead with 6,750. These questions are worth 1,000 points each, and we'll decide the game. Let's take a look. Ruben stuttered on extra large and in charge. Ruben stuttered. American Idol judges agree he's going to be really, really big. That's not my personal thought, but okay. Old Buttermilk Guy, Hoagie Carmichael, appears in Starsky and Hutch as Hoagie Bear. And then finally, Real Class magazine with Tanya Harding. Judge ponders Tanya's sentence, figure 8 to 10.
Oh.
So we're looking for Ruben Studdard, Hoagie Carmichael, or Tanya Harding. These are worth 1,000 each. Good luck to all three of you. Here we go. Was an American Idol until being... Yes, Shannon?
Tanya Harding?
Until being banned from organized skating. Very good. That's right, 1,000 points. Weighs about 324 pounds. If you strap a 200-pound weight to her back. Yes, Shannon.
Tanya Harding?
Yes, that's right. Sang Sweet Home Alabama about his home state. Jamie.
Ruben Studdard.
Yes, that's right. Wrote Georgia on My Mind. Jamie.
Hoagie Carmichael.
Despite being from Indiana. That is right. Made professional boxing debut as Eric.
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding is right, as an undercard for Mike Tyson fight. And that is the end of the round. Eric, congratulations. You're going on to our bonus round. Jamie, 4,000 points. Shannon, 6,000. Eric, 7,750. Jamie and Shannon, sorry it didn't work out. Hopefully you had a good time.
Absolutely.
Good. We have some great gifts for you. Eric, you're moving on to our bonus round. When we come back, we'll see if Eric can solve our mystery cover puzzle right after this. Join me.
Next time on... Look inside to find out...
Till midnight.
Here's what's on the cover of this issue.
Duet with singer Hugh. Go. Remember, tonight's mystery cover recorded a duet with singer Huey Lewis in 2000, which became a hit in Australia.
Welcome back to On the Cover. I'm here with our champion, Eric. Congratulations, you did it. I
Thanks a
thought
lot.
Shannon was going to catch you.
She was a fierce competitor.
And with 1,000 points in that last round, you know, one question the wrong way and you're in trouble. But
Yeah.
in fact, you got that last one. You outran everybody and now you're here.
I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, good for you. That, you know, I'm just trying to think if, you know, the prize that we're going to give you won't be cash because we know that in your case you would just buy more comic books. So.
Yeah, I need to hold back on that.
So,
Yeah.
you know, look at it as an intervention.
Yes, thank you for that.
We're doing what we can now.
Thanks a lot.
You know, I'm only giving you a hard time. I'm proud of you. You did a great job.
Thank you.
And now it is time to try and solve today's mystery cover, which you will find hidden behind those 9 boxes.
Okay.
If only you could see, you know, if you're one of your characters, you'd have X-ray vision.
It's true, it's true.
This wouldn't be much of a game.
No, no.
But then you'd be fighting crime and you wouldn't be here. Nonetheless, I'm going to show you 9 covers. Each one corresponds to one of those 9 boxes. You'll have 20 seconds to correctly identify as many of them as you can. For every right answer, I'll reveal a part of today's mystery cover.
Okay.
And if you can correctly identify our mystery cover, you will win this. Mitch?
Bon voyage, mon ami. You're off to the City of Lights. You and a friend will be flying to Paris, France, where you'll enjoy an unforgettable 4 days and 3 nights in the world's most romantic city. The Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, and Notre Dame will be yours to explore in this once-in-a-lifetime fantasy adventure. Back to you, Mark.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Those are the words you want to hear around here. Good for you. You'll be
Yes.
off to Paris, France if you are successful. I think you're going to do great. Good luck. It is time to crack that mystery cover. We do that just to make you tense.
Good work. Good.
You'll have 20 seconds. Let's put it on up there.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. President.
Nixon.
Yes. TV show.
Pass.
Singer.
Alanis Morissette.
Yes. Musician.
Kurt Cobain.
Right. Actor.
Pass.
Astronaut.
Glenn Ford.
No. Model.
Pass.
Movie.
Dick Tracy.
Yes. Actor.
Dennis Hopper.
Yes, on the buzzer. We'll give you credit for that one. Good for you.
Okay.
You had trouble with a couple of them. Let's go back through them and see what you missed. Orange Coast Magazine, that's the cast of?
Happy Days.
Happy Days, yes, but on the fly it's kind of hard to do. The next one, that is Elliot Gould on the cover of Parade magazine. And then finally, you said Glenn Ford, who I don't.
Glenn.
Yeah, John Glenn. You were in the zone.
Yes, yes.
Just can't give you credit for it. Elle magazine model Cindy Crawford on the cover there. You got 5 of them right, and you can see the placement of where those 5 will be revealed. And you know that might look scary to you, but depending on the cover, that might be what you need. Okay. 5 correct answers means you will see 5 parts of the puzzle, and you will also get today's mystery cover category, which is actress.
All right.
So we're looking for an actress, and I wish you the best of luck. You'll have 10 seconds to guess the identity of our mystery cover actress.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, you got the right square, it looks like, on this cover. Is it Gwyneth Paltrow? That's a happy smile. Congratulations, Paris, France.
Thanks.
Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Now, you notice on this cover of Parade magazine, it just so happens, by the way the artist did it, that her picture's on this side,
Yeah.
and it just happened to be the square you had, and boy, when you saw that grin, you just jumped right on it.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy your trip. Hopefully you had a good time, too, folks. Next time, 3 more players, more pop culture. I'm Mark Wahlberg. We'll see you right here on the Cover. Bye, folks.
Today's contestants will choose a parting gift from one of Time Life's exclusive CD or DVD sets, like the Saturday Night Live Ultimate Collection or other best-selling products available online at TimeLife.com. Select photographs courtesy of Wire Image.
Sunday on an all-new doc. Nancy's got some